Yes, we as Petroamazonas are in Paris in order to show the world that we are trying to do our best efforts to reduce the CO2 emissions in our operations because right now we are developing an outstanding project which is about to recover an utilization of associated gas in our operation. That's very important for us because that is our source of energy. We are self-generating the energy, usually with diesel, but with this project we are trying to replace the diesel and use the associated gas. With this, we are trying to monetizing the associated gas because business as usual is to flare the gas in Ecuador.
And the oil industry has tried many times or promised many times to stop flaring gas, but it seems to be slow progress. Why is it so difficult?
It's difficult because I think it's very important to have a framework, an important framework, a political framework. And in Ecuador, we have the support of the government in order to do this effort. So at this moment, the government of Ecuador, through Petroamazonas, has invested around $600 million of dollars to develop this project. So I think it's a very important contribution to the work because of the benefits that produce this project.
Okay, and some campaigners would say that oil companies shouldn't be involved in the climate process, which is ultimately about reducing our dependence on fossil fuels. What would you say to that?
It's a controversial question, but for us, I am like a very odd in an oil company because my position is a climate change and energy efficiency coordinator, but I think it's very important to try to work inside of the companies in order to change the vision of the company. The oil companies, I think that could be contribute to these discussions in like projects, proposing projects like Petroamazonas is proposing now in this COP regarding to the project of recovery and utilization of associated gas.
Okay, and what would you like to see come out of the negotiating room? What kind of a climate deal do you want to see?
Well, I think it's very important first to have a agreement. I think it's the first step. And later, a very fair agreement that benefit to all of the world, to all of the countries, developed and developing countries. I think it's the most important at this moment.
Okay, thank you very much, David.